I know so many hot girls and nice girls, and I mean, these are like women that I see everywhere that are single, and I'm like, where are the guys?
And you're losing too much weight too quickly. That is an adverse event, and it will make your hair fall out. It is not the GLP-1.
Some guys, they leave that Luigi thing on the side. Like, you got to say, hey, listen, either shave it, because I need to know what's going on in 10 years. You know what I mean?
My hair is missing in the back a little bit. It's none of my business what's going on back there. I'm just walking front.
What do you want?
Tell me now, what do you want? Say it clear. Don't you hold back, don't you fear. What do you want?
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of What Do You Want? We are so excited to be back here the new year. I'm Jillian Barberie, along with Nurse Mel and the beautiful Heather Locklear, of course. And we just want to say that we're so thankful that you guys watch. A lot of you watch, but you haven't subscribed yet, and we really need you to, because that way we can bring more content, and who knows, we could be on more. You get more of us, and you get an alert when we come on. Who doesn't want that, right?
I
Jerry?
want an alert.
Yeah.
I want a pre-alert.
I want a post alert.
I want a medical alert. Okay, so we had the Christmas holidays, we had New Year's. I went to Canada, and when I was there, one lucky person won $80 million. And when you win that in Canada, I want to mention, there's no tax. You take an $80 million check.
What?
Yeah, that's the way Canadians do it. So I said to my sister, what would you do? And she's like, oh my God, I would like leave this accounting firm stat. Okay. And, you know, her husband said the same thing. They'd get a place here, they go there. And I said, I don't know if I'd change much. What would you do with $80 million?
Jillian Barberie.
I wouldn't change much.
You wouldn't move. You wouldn't get a car. You wouldn't do anything.
There's a billionaire. He's a tech guy, and he owns nothing. He doesn't own land. He doesn't own a car.
Well, that's him. That's very rare.
Okay.
I'm
I
asking-
lost everything. I've had cancer. I don't care anymore. And I honestly, $80 million is not going to bring me happiness. It will bring me safety, knowing I can pay a rent check. That's all it's going to do. So, because we're all born with that baseline of happiness, right? And mine's always been really full. So whatever happens, and I don't really care either way. So if I win, great. If I lose, great. So what would you do with the money?
I'd buy shit.
What would you buy?
Hey, Mel, tilt your mic up a little bit. It's drooping. There you go.
What would
There you go.
Nurse
Good.
Mel buy? And would you retire?
No, I would not retire, interestingly enough, because I have to be busy with, I like goals of building things. That has really brought me a lot of happiness. But yeah, I would buy houses in different cities.
But so then you have property taxes all over the world.
Well, I
and
got
you've
the money to pay for the taxes.
Okay, but it goes
Doesn't last
fast.
forever.
It does. Exactly.
You know what?
It so doesn't.
Then I'll sell it if things are looking bad.
Okay. Would you do stock market?
No,
Ah,
no, I don't have the temperament for the stock market.
I don't think I do either. Heather, what would you do?
Not the stock market. I would, this sounds really like I'm super special. I would give it to people who, like my friends or my mom, and then I would.
And I know
would
she
give
would.
it. I would go to give it to a nice charity, whether it be Parkinson's or I would.
You
give
would.
I would not all of it.
Calm down, people. Not
What are we
all.
talking,
I mean-
5%?
Settle down.
I need a percentage.
Yeah, like 50-50.
Wow, that's
Wow,
amazing.
that's amazing.
Well, I guess
But
you don't
Heather
need more
will
than
tell
40
you.
million.
Heather she will tell you. She's very giving, and it
I
always
won't
seems
tell
to-
you that.
You've given me
Oh,
30.
I know,
She
but
gave me $30,000. Anyway, she doesn't like to talk about it, but I believe when you do give, it comes back, and
Well,
big time.
Of course, I would. That goes without saying in my mind. Of
Okay.
course, I'm going to hook my mother and,
Right.
and everybody in my life up if they need it,
Right.
and if they're very sweet to me.
Yeah, they
See?
have to be. They
You
will
have a
come-
condition.
I'm just kidding.
They will come
My
out
mom
of-
is not all that sweet,
Oh, yeah.
but I would still give her whatever she needed.
They do come out of the woodwork, though. You know that. You
They
have
do
to
it
have-
now.
Oh, okay.
People come out of the woodwork now in my life.
Jerry, what would you do besides hookers and blow?
I was going to say hoes and cocaine. No.
Cocaine?
You know what?
Cocaine.
I'm with Heather. Like buying my sister a really awesome house would make me so happy.
Right.
Yeah.
And private jet, baby.
Private
Well, that's
jet.
going to take
Wait,
a
I
big
thought
chunk.
you liked to drive,
I do, but
but not that much.
I'd rather
not
take
over the ocean.
I'd rather take my G5. You know what I'm saying?
You know
My
what's
G5.
really crazy? When I was in Canada and I'm sleeping in the bed that it's the house that my dad bought at 60 years old, and I'm in the bed that I've had forever in the teenage room I grew up in. I'm watching, different TikToks and Instagrams, and I see Lauren Sanchez and Jeff Bezos all over the world on the yachts and in Ibiza with her family, and people are ripping on her for this. And I was thinking, okay, like, not the life for me. I wouldn't want to have bodyguards and all that crap, but I'm sure she has everything. It was her daughter's 17th birthday. Her daughter's the same age as my daughter. They used to hang out together, and I was thinking how different our lives are now. But I had no, like, even though I was sleeping in that bed thinking we'll probably move back to Canada, I've lost everything, and she's like the richest woman in the world. I don't feel any,
Envy?
I'm happy for her. No envy. It's just sort of like, good for her, man. And if that's the life she wants to live, good for her.
We all
Well,
can't
that's an
be Lauren
extreme.
Sanchez.
That is an extreme, but
That's
it's an
an extreme.
extreme. I've known her for 30 years.
That doesn't look
And-
appealing to me either.
But right. And so what you've got is the richest woman in the world, and then me, who had a lot. And she would say to me, your career is amazing. I'd love to be like your career. And then I lost everything. And I look at it and I'm like, wow, like we are the two polar opposites, but came kind of from the same, television and sports. But anyway, when you can reach that point in life, I think where it just doesn't matter. It's like the most freeing thing
yeah,
ever.
of course.
Free
Yeah.
as
You
But I'd
guys-
still take the 80 mil.
Oh, I was going to say, do you want to take a call?
Oh
Sure.
God, yeah, absolutely.
Gail wants to talk about women's hair loss.
Women's hair loss. Oh, we talk about that. I chopped about 2 inches off
You're in a
tonight.
Buzz.
That's my choice.
Hello, Gail.
Hi, Gail.
Hello,
Hi, Gail.
ladies. I want you to stay on forever.
Woo!
Thank you.
We do too.
You
Yeah.
are fabulous. You have inspired me. You're honest. You're just unbelievable.
Wow, Gail.
Well,
That's
you're-
nice,
that's
Gail.
very
you might need to be our first guest.
Okay. Please tell me how to help me with my hair loss. I'm 70 years old and I've got hair loss.
Ugh, the old hair loss. There's so many different things that can cause it: stress, surgery, supplements,
Scissors,
scissors,
in my case.
Those
Mine
damn
too.
scissors.
Yeah.
scissors always.
I literally just took out, listen to this, Gail. I had a beautiful row of, what do you call those, extensions? And I had to have an MRI, and they're like, oh, you must take your extensions out because they're metal. And I took them out and they're plastic. So I could have kept them. A lot of women in Hollywood, by the way, have fake hair, just so you
Yeah.
know that. Okay?
Well, there's different
Okay.
there's different patterns of hair loss. Where is your hair loss? Is it all over? Is it chunks?
Is it down below?
Is it down your
It's
part?
all over.
Okay.
So it's all over your head. So you have to go back a couple of months in your life, and that is when the hair trigger started. So you have to think about what you were doing a couple of months ago that might have triggered
Well, how
it.
long has this been going on?
3 months, and I
Oh.
feel that I have anxiety and I don't know it.
Oh, yeah.
It could be hormones, even at your age. It could even be hormones.
What about remedies like minoxidil? Does that stuff work? I
It
hear.
absolutely works.
Okay.
So what are things that can work?
Bet you can get a mustache.
No.
Oh, okay.
That's testosterone.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But anyway, you can check your labs to see if you have nutrient deficiencies, iron, biotin. What else? You can check those, fix all that. We have on our website, 1228RX, we do have prescription strength hair regrowth pills.
Yeah.
Well, give them over.
Yeah.
Yeah,
be
no,
stingy.
they're great.
Fly,
But it's got
slice them over to Gail.
But it's got it addresses hormones depending on what age you are at. It has minoxidil, all kinds
Okay.
of things. It's great. So you can do that.
You need to bring us gift bags
Yeah.
every week.
Well, also,
So we can.
She brought,
Yeah.
and the other thing is there's something she has
Yes.
called, I don't know if it has anything to do with hair, but there's something called berberine and NAD. And I'm sure there's something in NAD that really supports all of the above, right? Anxiety, hair, the whole thing.
So great. Thank you for bringing it up. NAD, mine specifically, has biotin in it. I'm looking at the speaker like it's you.
Yeah. Yes,
Look at the
Gail.
camera.
So Gail.
Gail, focus.
Let me tell you.
Gail,
right
you're
here.
so short.
We're right up here, Gail.
Gail, you
Eyes
told
up
you were
here.
2
Your
feet
color
tall.
looks great, by the way. Anyway, my NAD has biotin in it. It has zinc in it. It has a lot of things in it for hair growth. And I get so much feedback from people about hair regrowth from the NAD all the time. I would start there, actually. You don't even need a prescription for that.
Well, I'm starting it with Mel.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, the NAD pills that she has are proprietary, and I know that you've got them in this sort of bullet casing.
Yep.
And I've seen the ones that they sell on Amazon, and to be honest with you, I don't think it's worth it. I'd pay the extra $30 to get the good stuff. That's just me.
It gets destroyed in your gut instantly.
The cheap stuff.
Well, even the expensive stuff. I've
Okay.
seen some expensive NAD online, and it's just going to get destroyed in your stomach. Mine was formulated by the scientist that isolated the molecule 50 years ago. They made my formula, and it just bypasses your stomach and gets absorbed in your intestines. It's amazing.
Gail, I also have a question. People ask me, have I lost hair since doing GLP-1? And I said no. When I took my extensions out, my hair the length was good, but I just didn't like the ends. They look fried, so I chopped them to make them. Have you heard of the GLP doing that?
Have I heard of it? I get asked this every day. So the GLP-1 itself does not make your hair fall out. It's the lack of nutrition. If you're losing weight too fast and not eating well, you're not eating your protein and all your nutrients, that is an adverse event and your hair will fall out. If you lose weight too fast, you're on the universal protocol and they're just slamming it with it, and you're losing too much weight too quickly, that is an adverse event and it will make your hair fall out. It is not the GLP-1.
Interesting.
What is it?
It's just what I said.
Okay.
It's nutrition.
Oh, okay. Got
It's
it.
nutrition and the stress of losing too much weight too quickly.
Gotcha.
And she didn't do that because I watch her like a hawk.
You point at me?
Yeah. You're on a GLP-1 and you did not lose your hair because you're my patient.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't let you.
I wanted to share
go crazy.
something with Gail that I've heard. People laugh at me because it's from TikTok, but there's these tuning forks, and there's a frequency for for
Is that
stress.
the hair frequency?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but there's different frequencies. Some for your when I got divorced, my nervous system was completely out of whack. I didn't know my day. I didn't know my ass from a hole in the ground. I was all confused and I didn't know myself. Anyway, this tuning fork apparently and you touch it to your body. Have you heard of this? This is like an old school thing they've done 50 years ago.
One of my patients just gave me a tuning fork for Christmas.
Oh, what a great
I should have brought
gift.
it. I should have
What
brought it.
a great
Where
gift.
is the gift bag? Gosh
know.
darn it.
I should have brought
I
it.
gave you a gift bag,
I
but it was
know.
a gift
Did you
I
see what?
suck. I
Did you
suck.
see what Heather got Jerry for Christmas? It's the greatest gift.
Oh, I love it.
It's from Costco, and it's this massive box, and you open it up, and they're all tiny little chocolate drinks. Like it's a real Bacardi bottle, and they're chocolate, but they have real Bacardi in it. So cute. My brother gave my
Mr.
brother-in-law
wants one,
gave
yeah.
my
Sounds
sister
very
one.
healthy.
Yeah, well, and I at Christmas I was like, that's the cutest thing I've ever seen. And
How'd we go
they're
from
like,
tuning-
well, you should know you had half of them last night. I was like, I did. Okay.
How'd we go from tuning forks to
Well, anyway, Gail, I hope we could answer
But
some of
do
your
you want to
questions.
finish your thought? Because the
That
people.
was the thought.
No.
What?
Well, they're not going to understand what you're saying about the tuning fork.
Well, you tune it and you stick
mean like
it somewhere on your body, and it depending on what's wrong with you, there's different frequencies for different things. And I heard somebody, and I said, "Oh, I like this one." I'm also neurodivergent, so when I see things or I hear music, I'm very yeah.
So we can now
Yeah.
measure frequencies, energy frequencies.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really emerging field. My ex-husband, the doctor, went on Goop on Netflix
Okay.
for this very topic.
For the tuning forks,
So, energy in general, like
Okay.
there's people that can put their hands
And you can
above
feel
you.
it.
like
and-
Reiki.
yeah.
Well, no, it's not like Reiki, but it's
I believe something, and I'm just going to say this, and this is going to be really weird. Again, watching TikTok. Please don't laugh at me. My kids laugh at
too
me.
late.
But this woman, they do this. Okay, so I'm sitting watching TikTok, and she goes like this with her hands at the camera really closely.
Wait, who does this?
I don't know, any
Some
woman.
ra-
some
oh,
woman.
some random
And she's
person on
doing
TikTok.
this, and she's doing this and this. I can't do it as good. But all of a sudden, my mind went, and it felt like my brain had a bath. And I said, what happened?
That's some placebo stuff right there.
No, it really felt like she washed my brain with suds.
Oh, she washed it.
No, it felt really good. Anyway, Gail, I hope we've helped you.
Gail,
Thank you for calling.
Thanks
Thank
for
you
calling,
for
Gail.
calling.
Thank you, Gail.
You're the best, Gail.
Jerry
Oh,
was.
thank you, ladies.
Thank
You're
you.
the best, Gail.
Happy
And
New
we
Year.
hope happy hair growth. Jerry was giving it was like you're a
Thank you.
sideline
Go on
football
1228
coach.
I'm giving you
RX.
gang signals.
You were giving me like
He
West
went like this.
Side.
No, I'm doing like L.A. Crips.
I
No,
was like
did-
we have
Crips.
we have a whole queue of callers.
Well, let's go.
Cool.
Yeah, let's do
Thank
it.
you, Gail.
Okay, bye.
So
Bye, Gail.
Stay.
we have Matt from Ottawa.
Matt.
He wants
That's
to
your
ask
people.
Heather
Yep.
a question. Saturday Night Live.
Oh, right on. Matt.
Heather, this is
What? This is Heather. This is Matt. Nice to meet you.
Heather. This is Matt from Ottawa in Canada, and I'm very nervous. I'm your biggest fan. I met you in Toronto. I brought my friends from high school. I gave you a little pin
Yeah.
of your dog. It
Yes,
was
you
the
did. I have him right by my
greatest
bed.
Moment of my
Thank you. I love him.
greatest moment of my life.
Oh dear,
That's so cool.
But I
Well,
gotta ask you
I hope it gets better.
about your time on SNL.
Oh, that's really sweet. Well, nice to meet you.
Canadians are the best. Go ahead.
Yeah, I like some Canadians.
Yeah, because I'm also a fan of Saturday Night Live. I know you were on there. I think it was 1994.
It was.
You were a natural. I rewatched this episode, and I'm just curious because everyone's got different experiences on the show. So, Heather, what was your experience on SNL?
It was the best thing, my favorite thing that I've done yet. First you sit in a room with all the actors and writers and with Lorne
Michaels.
Michaels.
Another Canadian.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hello.
Hello.
Throw that in. And everyone would pitch stories, and some of them were crazy. And I'm like, I hope they don't pick that. I hope they'll go, well, we have Heather because they want you to be in. They want their thing to be on the air, so they want to get the host. So anyway, all of that, and then they would make sets. Like we cut half of the skits and stuff. But they made sets and clothes for, like, let's say if you had 15 skits, they'd cut it in half, but they'd already make clothes. And I'm watching the box too, by the way.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah, it's funny.
So funny.
They'd make the whole wardrobe and then they'd like just take it away. We're not doing that skit. We're not doing that one. It's crazy.
They put it in the
Oh.
grinder, like just grind
Like
it back.
it live
I think
on,
so.
like live, they would change it.
No.
Okay.
They
Put
were
all that-
rehearsing.
up.
Rehearsing.
Got it.
Like we started on Wednesday and then it goes Saturday.
And so is Lauren the final say on what's funny and what's not? Like he's
I
tough.
think so.
Yeah. Wow.
I think so. And then, and the craziest thing is, I know my makeup artist wanted to do my makeup, and they're like, nope, we do it quick and fast and out of the way. And you're naked in front of God knows who, crawling on the floor. And they just change you really quick, and you're like, okay, ready to go. It was so much fun. And going through the double doors, so the double door?
Yep.
I went, oh my God, I'm standing out here waiting.
Pinching.
Yeah, I'm dying. And going on, and it was so much fun. It was such a
That's
great,
awesome.
it was a great, the whole thing was a great experience. And I thought all of the skits were fantastic. I thought it was a great show. It
The
was end-
Melrose Place ones
It was
were
the last
a
one. Yeah.
riot.
It was the last one of 94.
I
I mean,
need
the
to watch
last
that.
it's end of the season in
Wow.
94. That was the last
Wow.
one. Yeah. Oh, thank you for noticing.
It was a great. I mean, I just thought everyone. You could tell they really wanted to get into it because the Melrose Place aspect of it,
Oh, yeah.
and they all had like Adam Sandler and Chris Farley.
Yeah, it had
were
everyone.
hilarious.
I mean, you had the magic cast.
I
That was-
really did.
yeah,
Mike Myers,
yeah.
that guy.
Phil Hartman.
Yeah.
God bless him.
Yeah. And
yeah.
his wife. And but yeah, no, it was the best cast, like insane. So,
What
yeah,
a
I was
nice
really
call.
lucky.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Thanks for calling, Matt.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Matt.
stay warm up there.
Thanks. I
I just got back
an
from
honor
Canada.
to be
It
on the
was
show. Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Matt.
It was so cold up
I
there.
got these cute little pins.
We have Canadians galore tonight.
Oh,
Nice. Let me tell you,
Jillian.
it was minus 12, and I was like,
And I'm starting
Dad,
right now.
I can't
I
wait
know,
for you.
hot.
I ran ahead of him to the hospital.
I've been hot.
I was.
It's always
Oh,
hot.
you're having a hot flash?
We've
We're
got
both hot.
we've got Lori from Ontario, and she wants to know, Jillian, your mother's first symptoms of dementia.
Oh God,
good
it's so
question.
funny. Thank you for asking.
Hey there, Lori.
Yes, hi. Hi, everybody.
Hi,
Hi.
Lori.
I follow Jillian on Instagram, and I watched her when she was going to Canada to visit her parents.
Yes.
And I saw you in the hospital room with your mom, and I felt so bad for you. And
thank you.
I just want to know. Yeah, I have an older mother too, and so I was just wondering what the symptoms were of your mom when she
Sure.
first got diagnosed, and how you feel about it now, like yourself.
Well, thank you for asking, because it's a hard thing to see your parents age. When I go to Canada, I always do a Canadian Chronicles. And from March, when I did it, right, until this time, I couldn't really put my dad in it because he was so with it in March and not now. So what her first symptoms were, and I'll never forget my dad telling me this. I was visiting Canada and he goes, your mom did something really weird. And I said, what? And we have this electric frying pan with the prong, and you put the prong in the frying pan and you put the plug in the outlet. She had the long prong and was poking the outlet with it. And he's like, Muriel, what are you doing? And she's like, oh, I know. I was just being funny. Right. Then little things like she'd say to my sister, my daughter Dawn is an accountant. And then Dawn would say, yeah, I know I am. Or she'd say to me, I didn't adopt a daughter. Like there were certain things that we noticed this time. Yeah.
And
this
I think
time,
they try and cover it a lot.
Yeah,
Once they're aware of it in the beginning, they try and cover it.
They try to cover
it.
it.
I can't remember names.
She go, I know who you are.
Right. Yeah.
But this time, I mean, she thought my dad was a creeper in the doorway. I'm like, that's your husband. She's like, that man has been creeping around. He's been lurking. But
he's lurking.
But she doesn't know the difference. I mean, she's at the point where she thinks she's been there one day. She's been there 3 months. She thinks she walked there.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but we are getting her, what do they call it? Like long-term care. Long-term care. And they're for
memory care.
Yeah, and they can help. They'll wheel her. She cannot walk. Because she doesn't know how to use a walker. She's like a child. And so my dad is not handling it so great. For me, I just want her to be completely taken care of. This place my sister found, we had an assessment team come out and they're like, no, she's way worse for us. We cannot take her because she had an alarm on her gown because she keeps getting up thinking she can walk. Anyway, so this place, they said, we'll wheel her to dinner. We'll sit her with other women that have the same thing. Yeah. And every day they'll meet themselves for the first time again. And, but it's very hard. Yeah. If your mom is starting to say and kind of act weird or say things like, she'd say to me, I have a daughter, Jill, who went down to California. And I said, yes, I did. Or cancer. She'd say, why did you cut your hair so short? And I say, I had cancer, Mom. She'd go, oh, you did? And I said, yeah.
So that's
that was a couple of years ago.
And then 5 minutes later, she'd say, why would you cut your hair so short? And I'd say, I had cancer.
But that's the distinction. I have a lot of people that ask me, I forget my keys. I forget when somebody's birthday is. That stuff's normal.
That's age.
That's just normal.
Regular, yeah.
Right? It's more the out of the ordinary.
And to let you know, there is a test that you can do. My mom is savvy. Even when she was losing it, she's a nurse. And so she never wanted to be tested for Alzheimer's or dementia.
Why is that?
Because
in her universe, she's like, that's not happening.
That's not happening to me. I'm a nurse. So she worked at that hospital. She was not going to be a patient there. And so when they tried to sort of get around doing these tests, she knew what they were up to. And so she kind of fudged things, but it catches up, right? You can only do that for so long. Yeah.
I just want to know, like, it's hard to distinguish the aging memory problems and the first stages of dementia, and that's kind of what I'm wondering. I noticed with my mother, her personality has really changed, and stuff like that. So I just wondered if it's because she's getting older, like she's 78.
She needs to go in and get cognitive tests and be tracked, and so you can watch trends.
Yes, they do. Their personality does change a bit. Like our mom is so, like, she used to yell at us all the time. Now Dawn and I are like, she's so sweet. She's like a little girl. She's like, hi. And
something
crazy.
Something interesting is we've known in the medical field behind the scenes that NAD is good for Alzheimer's. Mm-hmm. And one of my patients told me that her mother's actually at UCLA getting constant IVs at mainstream.
Of NAD?
Yeah.
Let me tell you about that.
Mainstream is going there.
That's good. I think that's really
mainstream,
good.
like through the arm and stuff like
no,
that.
Well, yes.
It's becoming more mainstream for Western.
For a doctor to do it at a main establishment like that is
a big deal.
Is great.
Well, to let you know, our caller know, there are stages, and my mom is stage 6. There are 7 stages, and some people get angry and violent at the end. My uncle did. Some people don't.
Everybody's different.
Yeah.
Everyone's different,
Yeah.
but definitely cognitive testing. And how old is she?
78.
78.
And
That's
I
when
just
my
noticed like she's
Yep.
like our mother-daughter relationship has changed. It's like she's very, I don't know, not aggressive, but she kind of negative, really negative,
Yeah.
like totally different.
Wow.
Like nitpicky and negative, like totally different personality.
Well, that
you
could
know?
be getting older and curmudgeony. I know they say that about men. Men get curmudgeony. I think
I-
women do too.
I'm getting that way right now.
Yeah, that's maybe what it was. I don't know, but yeah, I felt so bad for you too. Like everything you're going through with your parents, and
Well, thank you. I'm so. Let me
like
just say this.
watching-
I am a very blessed
Right.
person. I had 2 moms and 2 dads, and I did get to meet the
Yeah.
biologicals. They're both deceased, and my adoptive parents are older than my birth parents, and they,
wow.
they were great. I'm very blessed. So whatever
Yeah.
happens, and I made sure I told her this time. I'm like, thank you for raising me. You're a great mom.
You're a good daughter.
Oh,
That's true.
You're a
Yeah,
good daughter.
As
that's
opposed
so
to
sweet.
Well, I just didn't want. I don't know when I'm going back up. I don't know what's
Yeah.
going to happen. So, but thank you so much for making me cry.
Well, okay. Oh.
I'm teasing. I wish you the best.
not
Get those
teasing.
cognitive
she's
tests.
not teasing.
No.
Yeah, thanks,
Black box.
Jillian, and
Thank you.
Black box.
yeah,
Thanks,
take
Lori.
care, everybody. Okay,
Thank you,
No.
Lori.
Thank
no.
you.
We're laughing at the black box.
Because I keep staring.
I know, I did too.
Gary has a question for Heather about Tommy, and also he wants to talk about wigs.
Wigs.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've
I
got a
went for a
wig
big
right
wig.
here.
I
With
think
the-
that's a merkin.
Oh, Lordy.
I'm pretty sure Tommy's hair is real. It ain't no wig.
Yeah.
You there, Gary?
Gary?
Yeah, I hear you guys. Yep.
Hey,
Hey, listen, I want to tell you guys, I saw your show from Scott Baio's show.
You sound
You
like
got
Scott.
That podcast.
Is this
oh my
Scott?
God, he
You
sounds
guys
like.
are funny. I want to say I never laugh anything anymore. Nothing makes me laugh much anymore. But I watched Scott Baio and Heather talking, and I don't know if we're all from Brooklyn. I guess that Brooklyn thing we got going on.
Yep.
But his facial expressions, I was laughing like I hadn't laughed in years.
Oh,
And
good.
that's how I got onto your show. I
Scott
started
is
the podcast from that.
one of our favorite
Yeah,
people.
he
He's
is.
such a great guy, such a funny, quick-witted guy.
Right. And he laughs easily.
Yeah.
And it's all nice.
And he doesn't age.
He's a
It's
good
like
guy.
What is that?
Macchio. What is that?
Is there any?
I
there a
just want to say too, it's a pleasure. It was like a gift for me to have lived in this timeline with you guys and Scott and the shows we've seen it all from phone books to the internet and the entertainment from you guys. It's like we just had the best time.
Scott's a
80s
year
people
older than
just
me.
are the best. We just rock, and it was a gift. It was a gift to have lived in your timeline.
It really, you're correct, I believe.
Yeah. And do you have a question about Tommy? Because living during those times must have been something.
And the wig on him.
I was always curious. How the hell did you meet Tommy Lee? Like, do you have like a fetish for musicians? Then you go to Tommy.
Yeah, what's up, Heather?
You would figure. I would have figured. Heather, I would have figured after Tommy, I would have like married like a brain surgeon or a gynecologist or something. Like, or the opposite. Like, but you go with Seymour. Not that they're both great guys. I'm just saying, it would be like a guy going out with a stripper, kind of. Because these guys, I'm a musician myself, and women throw themselves at the
He's
band.
questioning
I don't
your
know why,
choices.
what
Wait,
they
I'm
say in
not
it, but they
throwing
do.
myself. Let me tell you what happened, brother man.
Yes.
You just sit back and listen
No,
to the
I'm
story.
saying, how did you meet Tommy?
Honest to
That never
God.
happened.
What? What happened? Is that what you
No,
said?
how did you meet Tommy?
Okay,
how did
so
you ever meet Tommy? How did
you'll
that-
like
how
this
did
a
that
lot.
happen?
You'll like this a lot. I was going out with Mark Harmon at the time.
A nice, normal guy, but an actor.
And before that was Scott. And we had tickets to Scott and I had tickets to REO Speedwagon, all planned. And what I didn't really tell Mark that. So I go to the concert and we hang out. Then I go back to the Forum Club and Tommy's there. And he licks my face and he goes, "It's so nice to touch you." I'm like, okay, that's not interesting, man. And somehow he got a hold of my dentist, his business manager, talked to my dentist.
The old dentist trick.
The old dentist thing. And
So
they called,
LA.
they go, can Tommy have your number? And I go, okay. And back then, in the olden days, we have answering machines. Mark is taking a shower or getting out of the shower.
Oh my gosh.
And Tommy's leaving a message. Hey, I can't wait to go out with you. I'm like, I'm on top of the recorder going, shut up.
Oh my gosh.
And that's how it started.
That's great.
The best story is when, and I love this story so much, and Heather, you should tell it, but if you were to know her sister Colleen, her other sister Lori, when Tommy came to your house, and her dad, who is a Marine, rest in peace, Bill Locklear, he's a Marine. Tommy with his jingle jangles and his leather
bangles and all that shit.
Bangles and his leather pants and blah, blah, blah. And then
he comes down the stairs. He's like a jingle, jangle, jingle, jangle, jangle, boop. It's all this tall energy and his energy. And my dad's standing there and Colleen's standing there. And my dad looks, who does that belong to? That's not nice.
And Heather went, me.
Wait, he was referring to Tommy as that?
And Heather, that's when Motley Crue were dressing like girls too at that time.
They were what?
That was just the 80s.
Like when Motley Crue first came out, they were dressed more like a lot of makeup on, right? So
that was the 80s, like
Rat
Rat and Poison. They all did that. They were called hair bands. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it was a big thing.
I loved him wearing makeup and my dress.
Tommy was pretty with makeup. Damn it!
But we like fun, exciting guys.
Yeah.
It's
funny he mentioned a brain surgeon. You ended up dating a surgeon after.
I did.
You know, she's got all different types. It's not necessarily.
She doesn't discriminate.
Yeah, she doesn't. She's like the United Nations of dating, if you will.
Thank you.
I don't know what that means, but.
Let me just say that Tommy got the number from the dentist and then he filled the cavity.
Oh!
Hey.
Well, it was a root canal.
3 months.
Yeah, 3-month rule. Gary, what were you? You had something about men going bald or something.
Oh, wigs.
Yeah. Just a general question. You know, pretty women's opinion. You meet a guy, right? And I always found this bizarre. I shaved my head when I was 45. I went from looking like Elvis to the shaved head. It was crazy, but I started losing my hair slightly in the back, and I immediately said, "Oh, I shaved it."
Yeah, that's great. I think that's very
I love
sexy.
that. Jason Statham. I think it's great.
And if you put a little facial hair there, makes up for everything.
No, it's devastating. Listen, when men lose their hair, it's devastating.
For all of us.
When I saw that spot in the back, I was like, "Holy!" It was like my life was.
You can tattoo it now, and it looks so real.
Yep. Guys tattoo.
Ew.
It looks so real.
They run your fingers through their
guys tattoo
so
a bald,
real.
like so that it looks like a shadow coming in. It looks really good.
But no one can rub their hands through it because there's no hair.
It's like fake nipples. If I got my nips tattooed or tattooed 3D, you could feel it. It would feel smooth like skin, but it's like a Jedi mind because it looks real. Like the hair looks real, but it's smooth.
That's what I'm saying. You can't put your hands through the
before
hair.
and after picture. I don't do it, so it's not an ad for me. But that you can pop up on the episode. It's crazy.
Huh?
What?
The tattooing looks 100% so real.
Or go to Turkey.
So what you're saying is there's plenty of guys out there that I've not noticed have a bald spot.
And I want to mention
it's
to our
industry.
gentlemen calling, there are a lot of women.
But the question.
Yeah, what's the question?
The question is, if you're going out with a guy and you see the bald spot in the back, if I saw that out from a woman's point of view, I say, even if the guy's got a body like an Adonis, with that bald thing in the back, you're like, what is this guy going to look like in 10 years?
My ex-boyfriend has that.
Yeah, I think men are harder on themselves about it than.
It looks like shit.
Well,
women aren't as. I got to be honest. That wouldn't make or break. I like the fact that you shaved it. I happen to think that bald guys are like awesome.
Depends on the guy.
Yeah, some guys can rock it and it's beautiful. But again, it's like a girl going, my boobies are so small. Men are going to hate. And guess what? Men don't care. Like a lot of them don't. Some are boob guys, but a lot, right, Jer? Like some are like, who cares?
Yeah, I mean,
more than a handful.
Depends on the
No,
personality.
but you don't want to go out with somebody's going bald. You don't know if you can do the swoop over. Some guys, they leave that Luigi thing on the side. Like, you're going out with a dude and he's losing his hair. You got to say, hey, listen, either shave it, because I need to know what's going on in 10 years. You know what I mean?
You know what?
What you're going to look like.
My hair is missing in the back a little bit. And my daughter's, it's none of my business what's going on back there. I'm just walking front.
You don't see it. You don't see
I love
it.
that.
What do you do if you go out with a guy who has a wig on? and then
A wig?
he
No,
doesn't
no,
tell you.
I'd rather you
Like,
shave it
knows
than have a
it's
wig on.
Yeah, I'd much prefer a
Wigs
bald
are
guy than a
better.
wig
Yeah.
guy. That freaks me out a little bit.
So I went out with this guy one time. He had, not only did he have a wig, he had pec implants.
Oh,
What?
Yeah.
Oh, ew.
that's hard.
What?
That's kind of
What do you have?
Yeah.
peck implants.
Yeah, that's just lazy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Get under that bench press.
It's such a turnoff.
but it's so many guys in Hollywood are wearing these wigs. Is anybody saying, "Hey, bro"? Like I'm gonna say.
Did you want to tell William Shatner that? While you're like number 3?
No, I
Did it
love
float
Fly.
off when
I
he was
love
in the
Fly,
rocket?
You know, but come on a show, come on, it's growing out of your eyebrows. It's too low. Nobody's telling Sylvester Stallone to put the thing back a little bit. It's too low. Everybody can see it. It just looks ridiculous.
Oh,
I
you
don't
mean
know.
like it's glued too low on his forehead and sometimes it's back here?
I worked with a guy who did that.
Yeah,
Yikes. Not Steve Edwards, but
Weird.
yeah.
It's just wigs.
I did too.
How many guys in Hollywood are wearing wigs, though?
I know Brad Pitt's not. I know George Clooney's not. I do know
Because you
that.
personally ran your fingers?
Oh, Brad Pitt's hair. No, he's just aged.
Well, you can see those guys.
He's 62 and he's fine. I mean, he's
Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
He can't go down.
Yeah.
He can't.
He can't go down.
He can't. He shan't.
He shan't.
But now they got the stem cell. They can do the stem cell replacement.
Right.
Is that
it's
true?
Coming along.
It's not legal.
We got the
It's
stem
not
cell.
legal?
No.
Wait, you can't get stem cells?
What is
No.
Not here. I think you can in Mexico
Well,
and
just
in
you
Canada.
can't get certain kinds of stem cells, right?
Well,
You can't even get exosomes. It's not legal here.
yeah.
They only let you have it
Like-
for cancer.
In Canada, I was surprised that.
I was looking forward to getting my hair growing back.
You can do PRP, your own stem cells.
Oh, that's
Right. That's what I like. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, that's
it's
your
not
own.
legal to do it to yourself.
I mean, look, your stem cells are old.
oh, you. Oh. Are you saying his or mine?
His.
Oh, okay.
Well, how old he
know?
is?
How do you know?
Because I just assume.
He's
because
probably 45,
Because he's
50.
talking about growing up with us. We're old.
Oh, that's true. Well, I'm only 2 years older than you now.
You love
I want to
it.
mention that
Love it.
there's something in Canada called MAID, and it's assisted suicide, and it's totally normal up there. So if you are, it's what's available in Canada.
Hey,
and
why
what's
are we
available.
talking about Do you get a discount or anything?
It's free. Remember, medical's free in
Oh,
Canada.
right.
Oh, that's crazy.
Anyway, so I hope we can.
So if you lose your hair, just
Kill
assist
yourself.
Suicide? Is that what we're saying?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Assisted
But you have to
I'm
go
just
to
trying to figure out the
Canada.
segue there.
You have to go to Canada to do it. Listen, if you're not known by now, I don't have segues. I have
Oh.
thoughts that come out. I mean,
I see.
What the hell?
All right.
Thank you for calling.
Thank
though.
you.
so much.
Yes.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Gary.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
We
You got it, guys.
Oh, sorry. We have Michelle.
That sounded like Scott Baio.
Michelle is wanting to know where all the hot guys between the ages of 50 and 60 are.
Exactly.
Between my
Ooh.
legs.
I'm with you.
Wow.
Where's all-
That is true.
Where
Heather's-
all
Well,
hot?
okay, not even
Yeah.
hot, like decent.
Well, not in
This is
LA. I'll tell you that
nothing.
much.
And
You know what
I
I've
know
noticed?
so many hot girls and nice girls, and I mean, these are like women that I see everywhere in Thousand Oaks and Westlake that are
Oh.
single, and I'm like,
Yep.
where are all the guys? Like, you
Yeah,
go
they're
on
in
these apps
Canada.
and it's
They're
like,
I saw
at
some
no one.
4970
4970.
men in Canada, and they're not snobby. They're not put off by. They're not in the business. They're all in Canada. I swear to God, I saw so many good-looking men up
Really?
there.
Oh my God.
In Alaska.
And they can ride skateboards on high heels.
Okay, shut up. You know what? I
Dist.
swear to you.
I'm going to get you on the way
Anyway,
home.
how old are you, if you
Dist.
don't mind me asking?
Me, I'm 58, but I look
Oh, you're my
probably,
age. Yep.
a lot younger. And
Yeah,
I
okay.
haven't had any work done, honestly, like on my face, nothing ever. But I think I'm in pretty good shape, and
I think
I'm
women in their 50s
funny,
are
and I'm
awesome.
a lot of things. But like, it's
Amazing.
so hard to meet like just
Yeah.
normal people. And
Have
like,
you tried?
Where are
and
you
even on
seeing?
these apps, like,
Where are
I'm
you?
sorry?
She's
Where are
in
you
Thousand Oaks,
seeing the
Westlake.
beautiful women? Why aren't there men there? Where are you seeing the
Westlake
beautiful
and
women?
Thousand Oaks, she
But
said.
where?
Thousand Oaks and
But where?
Westlake.
Oh, at what place?
There
I'm
can't
just
just be
out.
the
corner
it
of a
can't be
Probably
sign.
doing yoga
It
and
can't
shit.
be like Planet of the Apes.
Have
just
you
women.
done have you done the websites of like dating apps?
No,
and
don't do that.
Wait, I have something for you.
Hold on.
But
Let her answer the question.
that was it.
Where is she at?
okay,
Where's
what
she
was the
looking?
question?
Um,
Where am I at? I'm in Thousand Oaks.
Have you
No,
tried
but what
dating
where do you
apps?
places do you
go?
go to?
Where do you
in
go?
Thousand
Yeah,
Oaks?
where are you looking for these men?
I mean, I go out. I go out in the city. I go out. I go out in Malibu, Westlake Village.
Yeah.
It's just the same. Like
Yeah.
thing
Where do you
all the
go?
time. So then I
Ex-
started.
Yeah.
So I live
I
in
joined a couple
Malibu.
apps, and then I paid because like they're like, oh, if you pay, there's more matches. And they're just really, I mean, they look like men that just came out of prison. Like, it's just a really weird.
Heather's
I think
type.
it's because
Steal
I
my
put my real
heart.
age. Like, if I said I was like, I probably look like I'm 43, but I don't like to lie. So,
Where do you go in
I'm honest.
Malibu?
And so,
Where do you
I'm
go in
sorry?
Malibu? Give me an example of where you go in Malibu.
I mean, I go.
'Cause Soho's
I play
popping.
tennis in Malibu with my brother. I'm always at like the John's Market area.
No,
I
no,
go
no.
to the
John's, you're not
Soho-
going to make it in
there.
John's Market.
I mean, you're not going to, that's like saying you're not going to meet them at Whole Foods. Of course you are. You don't have to go to the hot, hippest places to meet men.
It's crawling with men at Soho.
Some
I'm
of them are
just
so
saying.
fake there.
Soho's weird.
Yeah, they're
No,
so
it's
fake
not.
I
and
don't like to go
phony.
to
And
Nobu.
Okay.
I just.
Hold on. So
Yeah.
Bethany Frankel, you guys know Bethany
yeah.
Frankel.
I don't
She
know
just
her.
came out with an app called Core.
Mhm.
And it's you've got to pass all this stuff. You can't be there to hook up. You can't be a douchebag. Check
But
that
how
out.
does one know if they're not a douchebag?
I don't know.
You don't know. How about all
No,
these
I meant
women
how
now?
do men
Bethany
know?
Frankel vets you.
Hey,
I
how
don't
about all
know.
these women now that are busting their men on Tinder and they're getting their profile and just taping it to the mirror and they're like, want a divorce? There's women with babies. And these guys are all flipping it back on them. You know, you've gained weight. Now you're going to put this on me.
Wait, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't either.
I don't
Tinder?
follow.
Well, no, we know what Tinder is.
Yeah, there's also yeah, it's all over like
all over
TikTok.
TikTok.
And everything. There's also an app, or not an app, on Facebook. There's like a page where
Yeah.
you can check to see if like you're dating the same person as someone else.
Yeah, it's brilliant
Yeah.
nowadays. Like this is what's going to kill
Yeah.
dating, social media, because you can never find the perfect person. But if you're basically, it'd be like you dating a guy, really liking him, and then oh shit, he's on Tinder meeting other girls to hook up with because that's just a sex app. What do? There's so many women busting their dudes that way. I just don't date anymore. I don't know about you. I don't trust men.
I know. I'm
I have an
kind of
idea.
getting there. It's just ridiculous. And I don't know anyone that's really met anyone on an app. I mean, maybe like two people.
Oh, I do.
Like
I have an
know
idea.
Lisa Guerrero.
You do?
I have an idea for you.
Lisa Guerrero
I
just
meet
got
a lot
married.
of weirdos.
Yeah.
Okay, listen. I have an idea for you. Because somebody met me because he was looking through his friend's Instagram and saw me on his friend's Instagrams and got a hookup to me through that. So he said it's kind of like a modern day way of meeting someone that your friends know. And that's how Prince Harry met Meghan.
Well, and that's working out great.
Listen, she got her a prince. That's all I know.
Well,
Listen,
stripped.
I don't see the difference between
Look at
that
her.
and getting on a dating app. It's meeting somebody through social
Well,
media.
just 'cause
What's
you
the
have
difference?
You have mutual friends.
Mutual friends.
No,
so
but like,
can
where do you
get
go? Forget
invited.
the apps. Where do you go, like, to meet cool people?
Well, Mel
in
goes
our
out
area?
all the time. She goes to Soho House and all those places.
I really don't. I met
I
my...
used to go there, but I found them so phony.
yeah, def.
Well, no, there's good and bad. It's not all shit. But I met my boyfriend at Moonshadows in Malibu.
Like, what
Shadows.
boyfriend is that?
The 6-year one. Are you asking which boyfriend it was?
Yeah, you've
Yeah.
been with him for 6 years?
She was. The other one with the 3 letters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're back with him.
Rhymes
we
with
don't talk-
Tom.
we don't talk about the love lives.
Oh, on
Oh,
here.
you
Right.
don't talk.
Oh, but you wanted to talk about mine.
Yeah, you
Oh,
want to talk
look
about
at
our
that.
love life, but
Well,
you're not going to talk about
I mean,
yours.
Yours
The
is pretty
fuck?
interesting. I mean,
I don't have
mine
one,
is
but-
too, to be fair. But yours is a little more interesting.
I don't have one, but if I did,
And then it would be really interesting.
I don't know about that.
I do.
Maybe 10 years ago.
Well, if it's the heels on the skateboard guy.
You know what? He's cute and he's funny. Jerry, did you see that video?
I love that video.
Thank you. That's my kind of dude. And
Yeah.
these two put me down. He's Canadian.
going down,
He's a
down.
great skateboarder. He
I
can play
ran it.
hockey, and he's funny
He
as
ran it.
hell.
He looked it up.
I ran it in one of our.
Thank
last-
you, Jerry.
Yes.
And he can skateboard in high heels.
that
He's
mean-
a f***ing rad
Should
dude.
we bring in what size shoes do you wear for women? Like a
Oh my
11?
God.
Are you asking for me?
Yeah.
Oh, I have size 20.
Okay, you know what they say
You know what
about
I'm
men?
saying?
We do.
You know
With,
what I'm
big,
saying?
with big
Yeah, we don't.
shoes, big socks.
I always,
You know what? I'm an RN. It means nothing.
that means nothing.
Shush.
It means
Listen.
absolutely nothing.
It's
Tommy
hard to
has
meet.
9.5.
Listen, if you put
That's all I'm
yourself
saying.
out there to
Shut
meet
up.
somebody, you possibly
Wait, that's
can.
fascinating.
My friend Lisa Guerrero met her man
Yeah,
on
Hinge.
Bumble.
Hinge.
Bumble.
Oh, I thought it was him.
Bumble. And they just got married 2 weeks ago. She is living in Malibu. It's the man of her dreams. He's not from LA, though. You get it? He is from the Midwest. He's got great values, and it can happen. I know it's rare, but trust me, it can happen. And if you want
Did
love,
she meet him in LA or? somewhere
Yes, she did. She went on the dating app, and he was here for business, and they decided to meet, and it turned into this long distance love affair for a year. And he decided to move out here, and he bought her this incredible house and an incredible ring, and now they're married, and she's happier than a pig in shit. You know what I mean?
Listen, if you want it, you're gonna have to put in the work. That's all there is to it.
I guess.
Get on apps,
or
go
look
out,
like you.
go out more, and get on some apps.
Ew.
What else can you do?
Yuck.
Yeah, I know. I do a lot of stuff with girls. You know what I mean? So I go to
That's
yoga,
great.
Pilates. There's nobody
Be the
there.
hottest one in the group.
Hang out in the cucumber aisle at the grocery
What does that say about Mel? She just goes, be the hottest one in the
I know.
group.
I'm like,
idea,
what the
actually.
f- does that say about our friendship? Like, screw
What do you
you.
mean?
Be the hottest one. We're competing. All right.
Go to
goodbye.
a
Thank
dog-
you.
I know.
Trying to find a dude.
I have an idea. Go to a dog park with
Yeah.
a dog.
Oh, that's a
joke.
good idea.
A dog party. He's a wuss.
No, he's got a dog, and
I'll
you
be
have
at
a
the dog
dog.
park with my dog.
Right?
Yeah, you big wuss. And Mel won't date you, but I would.
I
Which
would.
dog park?
Mel's too pretty.
Are you gonna have your pumps on at the park?
Yes. And
bring
if he
your
skateboards, oh my God, I'll marry him. And
Yeah.
I'm never getting married again. Well, I hope we could help.
I hope
yeah,
that was
I hope
helpful.
that helped.
Michelle, dive
All
bars.
right, I'm
Dive
just
bars.
gonna date my dog and be so happy. I think.
No, Michelle,
Well,
that's
dive
always
Dating
bars.
men, it's the same thing.
Jerry's saying dive bars.
Yeah.
Dive
Yeah,
bars.
dive
No, my
bars are
dog is
good.
better though.
Little
Yeah, I
Irish-
met my ex at
Yeah.
Casa Vega.
Jones.
Go to Casa Vega.
That's
Joe.
where I met
I
my
love Casa
boyfriend.
I love Casa
Yeah.
Vega.
And
I think
Jones.
baseball games are a good idea too.
Baseball's a good idea.
How are you gonna run
Hockey,
into them at the baseball?
Right, you have a seat
Well, if they're
and you
players,
sit there.
not that hard.
Well, how's she going
How's
to
she gonna
jump over
talk
the
to a
thing?
player?
I married one.
Well, we
It
know.
could happen.
Well,
But we
weren't
were actually
there
hooked
sitting
up.
in a
no,
seat.
that's not how you
We
met
were
him.
hooked up by a mutual friend. So
Exactly.
okay. Well, good luck. I don't know.
Good luck to you.
Hope we helped.
Be the hottest girl in the group. Go to the dog park.
And dive bars.
Go to wear moon shadows.
and Casa Vega.
Go to a
Shadows-
dive bar.
Moon shadows burned down.
Oh,
Shit.
don't go
That's
there.
right.
Go to
Okay.
All
go to
right.
That's
Soho
enough
House
already.
and you'll run
Thank
into
you,
Mel.
guys.
Yeah, meet me in Soho.
Yeah.
Thanks, Michelle.
Thanks, Michelle.
All right. Talk to you guys later.
Bye.
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 All right,
Bye.
bye.
Karen.
Not a Karen.
We got a Karen.
We have
Hi,
a Karen.
Poor Karen.
I know.
Karen, the AI screwing up her message, so I don't really know what it would be.
Okay.
She
Hi,
can
Karen.
tell us. The box can tell us.
The black
Oh,
box.
hold on.
Got
I
it.
got- I'm not
We lost
pressing the
Karen.
talk button. Oh, this is actually a really interesting question, I think. Go, Karen.
Hi,
Hi,
Karen.
Karen.
I have the very popular name of Karen.
I
This
know,
is
right?
Karen
Oh,
up in the
such a
Bay
bummer.
Area. I
It
know
used to be
Mel.
a great name.
Hey, what?
It used to be a great name.
It still is, Karen.
It
Oh,
is.
yeah.
It'll come
I'll
back.
trade it with you.
Yeah, it'll come back.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's been already officially named extinct. So anyway,
It's been hijacked.
Right.
okay. So this is changing the mood of the last question and such. Question, and I'm interested in all of yours, but particularly Mel. So assume you're going to have your executioner meal. That's what I call it. So that is your last meal you're ever going to eat. Period.
Finally, a great question.
I've got an answer.
Me too.
No disrespect to the
What?
previous callers.
Sorry.
Right. Yeah.
But
I
it
would.
doesn't have to be like a protein, a carb. It can be all desserts. It doesn't.
I already got
matter.
it.
It's your
I got
last-
mine.
I got mine.
I got mine.
Okay, Mel, do you have yours?
I'll get it.
Okay, I'll tell mine.
Okay,
Yeah.
go
I
ahead.
would like my own tacos that I make. So
Okay.
they have to give me the kitchen without knives. And
You have to work for
They're
it?
not going to do that.
I just want my tacos.
You
Someone
want
can
them
make-
done how you want. Go
Yes.
ahead.
And then I like ketchup on my tacos.
Ew,
Oh,
what the
It's
hell?
awesome.
You lost us
They're not
there.
going to allow that to happen.
Okay, well,
No.
okay, well, that's my
What about
story.
dessert?
Wait, it's
Maybe
your
just-
last meal. Of course they will, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they do everything you
Use
want?
anything.
I'm going to have a filet mignon, mashed potatoes, grilled onions, and mushrooms, also asparagus, and count them, 2 bottles of Cabernet Sauvignon
You don't get
by
booze.
Dow.
They don't give you booze.
Yes, they do.
They do.
No, they don't. You're
No,
right.
they don't.
They give you apple juice. You're right.
No, they don't.
You
give
got to get the booze out of the toilet that you made earlier, bootleg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mel?
You would have a fillet. That sounds very healthy.
Not with the mashed potatoes and shit.
It
Kinda.
doesn't have to be healthy,
I'd like
Um,
creme
Then you're
brulee.
dead in like an hour.
Like
Creme
that.
brulee.
Creme brulee's a good call.
Yeah.
I would just have a lot of Mexican food.
Okay, you and Heather are going to go to death row together
Yeah.
with Wade Wilson.
I'm
Jerry,
not
what
putting
about
ketchup
you?
on it, though.
Jerry, what about you?
Well, if I'm being executed, it means that I've been locked up for quite some time.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I'm eating.
Oh my God.
Jerry.
Sorry.
Jesus, Jerry.
Jerry.
Oh my
not
God.
ugly.
Hair
I
pie.
mean, they have to bring it in for
electrocute
me.
you right
Jerry
now.
wants some hair pie.
Yeah.
Lord.
Hey, clean
On
up
a
your
tray?
mouth.
Wow,
On a
Jerry.
tray?
Didn't we
Sorry.
discuss this before the show, Jerry?
I know.
Cafeteria tray?
That's Jerry.
That's for dessert,
And now
Jer.
Jerry's got now Jerry's in the
Hair
bad
pie.
word house.
You know what? I'll take the heat. I'll take the heat for every man.
No men are
A
listening.
fur burger and some hair pie.
Yeah.
All right, moving
and
on.
a nice
Oh, my
salmon.
God.
And you really had time to think about that too, and you still went there.
Yeah. Karen, what would you have?
By the
Yeah.
way, that's not going to be allowed.
What's that?
What would you have?
Yeah, Karen.
Oh, tapioca pudding made the hard way, homemade.
The hard way.
I think I just
Don't
yeah,
put hard
you know,
with
with the whipped egg whites, and you have to fold them in. Mashed potatoes, lots of butter.
Nice.
Tapioca pudding. I
Nice.
think that's what it
Well,
was.
wait, what makes it the hard way? Homemade makes it.
Yeah, the egg
Yeah,
whites.
well, on the box,
Got to fold them
you
in
don't buy it
properly.
at the store.
Gotcha.
Do you think they're going to go that extra mile for you? I don't
know.
know. Maybe they will.
Fold it in.
maybe if you
Great
rattle the
good
cage a
way.
lot.
It's really good. What's that?
Well, I think it's an interesting question. I love
It
it
is.
personally because I think about death row. That's my Roman Empire. I think about guys on death row, not so many women, but I always think about the last meal. And why wouldn't they booze them up? Maybe because they want them to be alert for what they did.
They
I
don't
guess
get booze. They don't
that's
get booze.
crazy. You should be hungover and
No.
feeling like shit the next day, like your victim did when you killed them. Go ahead, Heather.
I don't even know why they give them the
I don't
last
even
one.
know what happened.
Exactly. But
Do they
always
still
try to
do
think
that,
of what's
actually?
on
Yes,
the
they do.
What?
executioner
The last
bill.
meal?
Sometimes
Oh, yeah.
something just got added.
How do you know that?
Because I watch all that
Yeah,
stuff.
they do.
Really?
Yeah.
Her and I, that's all we watch.
I always
yeah.
want to watch what they're eating and what they're.
Well, if
Well,
they have the
eating-
death penalty, that is. I mean, most
Yeah, they don't.
ridiculous states don't have it anymore. Boo! You should, and you should let them suffer. They go, oh, one guy, it took 40 minutes to find his vein. Who cares? How long did it take for his victims to die?
Right.
How many times did he stab it? The child. I have no mercy for those. Excuse my français.
I agree.
And that's
Thank
that.
you.
I'm
And that
from
be
Texas.
that.
We know how Texas feels.
Yeah.
Texas will chop your balls.
They should
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
they should be forced to eat dog food or something.
That's
No,
right.
Yeah, I
dog
don't know why
shit.
they
Dog
get that
poop,
last.
yeah.
You know, if my child or something was murdered by somebody
Right,
and I
I
saw them getting their last meal, I'd be pissed.
Yeah.
You know,
well,
I
you
get
don't
it.
see it. They don't show it.
Yes, they do.
Them getting their last meal is
Oh,
not
no,
for
not
the
that part.
public.
No. Oh, you
like
mean
they'll
you
let
don't
in
want-
some reporters, some family
No,
members, but
to
you just get the
watch it.
execution
Yeah,
bay.
oh,
Yeah.
gotcha,
Just the
gotcha.
thought of it
Yeah.
wouldn't make me mad.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
Good question, Karen.
Very
Thank you,
good.
Karen.
Thank you,
You're
Karen.
no longer a Karen.
Love that.
Well,
You're Karen
yours
X.
may
Excellent.
change if you think about it, because I would cut that asparagus out if I were you. I don't know. It's
She
too healthy.
wants it, Karen.
I like Brussels sprouts with
Ew.
maple glaze.
ketchup?
And
With
some
gla-
bacon.
Are you
and some
changing
bacon.
your order?
No, I'm just
The kitchen needs
And
to
there's
know
no
now.
chocolate in there anyway?
Kitchen closes.
I'm adding it.
Chocolate?
I'm adding it. I keep adding to it until
Okay,
I
okay.
actually have
Well,
to
I
get
want a
there.
brownie with
Salt on
ice
the
cream.
asparagus?
All right.
Yeah.
I haven't even thought about dessert. And how about the fact that, I think, and this is just being on a real side of things, I don't know that I'd be able to eat knowing I'm going to be killed the next day. I don't know that my stomach would have an appetite.
Well,
per
you would
se.
probably poo-poo on the table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My sick self was thinking about how you're digesting that big steak the next day.
It don't matter.
You still
This
better
is
plan
why
it
I
out,
think
though. Still
my
better plan
meal
it.
stands is a good idea.
Yeah, but you know what? They're not going to bring you conjugal visits
No,
for your
they're
last
not,
night,
Jerry.
Jerry.
And she's also
You're
going
gonna
to be
get
really ugly.
you're going to get Melvin from Cell Block
There you
C
go.
Yeah, you
to
are.
have some fun with.
And he's gonna do it to you.
Yeah, have fun with that, Jerry.
Thanks, Karen.
She'll be like this. It's all behind me,
All right,
like
thank
Heather's
you.
hair. None of my business.
None of my business. What's going
Heather's
on back
hair.
there?
No, I really can't keep my eyes off the back of your
I
head.
know, right?
Wow, great callers, Jerry.
Yeah. All right. Hey, it's getting to be about that time.
Okay.
Well, I was going to
Okey-dokey.
ask. Okay.
You're
Yeah.
getting good.
They don't like it when we ask.
Oh, sorry. All right. So here's
Oh.
the deal. We can't let them dictate what we do.
I'm just
constantly.
Thank you.
Because
You know,
otherwise,
monkey in the
I'll
middle.
never be on the show ever again. So
They-
here's
they
the
Well,
don't
deal.
my
like it.
face wouldn't be shown
Wait. They don't like it. What? And when we what?
when we ask if it's time to wrap.
Oh.
They don't like it.
Oh, they feel like we're going, ugh.
Yes.
Let me tell you
They feel
something.
like- they feel
When
like
I
we're-
first started Good Day LA, they had this woman come in and she said, Steve, you blink too much. Jillian, when you do the weather, you should make, if it's cold, talk about hot chocolate. And I remember thinking, no, I'm not going to do any of that. And we became number one and went on to win 4 Emmys by doing the opposite. So sometimes you can't listen to what this and that. Who gives a shit?
I don't.
Who gives a shit?
People like to comment because they can.
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
And then don't
So-
give them any attention.
Yeah,
Oh, by the way, I mean, ain't nobody getting paid in this room.
Ain't nobody getting paid.
We wouldn't be shooting if we didn't
Jerry,
enjoy doing it.
Ain't nobody got no time for this.
Ain't
but
nobody got time for
we
that.
don't have any more time for this, but we do have another segment or another show to do. But we want to thank you for watching today's episode of What Do You Want? And boy, do you guys want a lot.
You do.
It's exhausting. Catch us the next time. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, and of course to comment because Mel will be reading all of them.
Every single one. It takes
see you
up her
next time.
weekend.
Stay off my looks.
And my weight. And my voice.
And the back of my hair.
Say
and
goodbye.
Jerry.
lady.
Goodbye, ladies.
What